Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I'm excited to do, it's gonna be all about the new makeup releases that have been announced this week. This is my Will I Buy It series that I post every single Wednesday. I'm gonna chat over what I'm interested in picking up, what I'm not so interested in picking up, and just my thoughts on all of these new releases. We have a lot to get through this week. Let's go ahead and get started. Today, just have on some black shorts and this little crop top that says California. That is all. I did not do any filming on this look, but I did use the ColourPop in the Springs palette, and I have another look up on my Instagram, which is March Beauty Word, and actually I've been really enjoying this palette and really enjoying playing with it. So the look that I used today, I just used some Neon Kiss and then Get Aerial. That's all. On my lids, on my lash line. That is it. And then I used a lip from the collection as well, and this one is in Desert Aura. I love to do monochromatic looks, so when I play with color, it's usually that's gonna be something that's pretty monochromatic, so that is what I've been using. This is one of the glossy lips, and I really enjoyed the glossy lips from ColourPop. So I do always link all of my makeup down below. I did get in the new Benefit blushes. They sent these over in PR, and there's a shade called Butterfly. So since I've been doing so many monochromatic orange looks, I figured this would be a good one to use, so I have that on. I did just use a lip liner from Kosas as well. This was in my last Sephora haul that I did, my Sephora try-on. It did not go well. I posted that last week. If you want to see some cringe-worthy moments, you can check that one out. I will have it linked in the cards here. But yeah, everything else that I am wearing, I will link in the description box if you are interested. And of course, if you are new here, I hope that you will subscribe. I post about 4 to 5 times a week. I also did do a Vegas video yesterday. I get a lot of questions about living in Las Vegas, a lot of questions on recommendations. So I decided to start a new series called Vegas Eats, and it is where I rate all of the restaurants that I eat in Las Vegas for a week. So the video that I posted yesterday has 5 different places. There's sushi, there's a coffee place where I went to for high tea service. I did a Tournament of the Kings at Excalibur where you watch like a jousting match and you have to eat like chicken and corn with your fingers, like there's no utensils or anything. I did a girls brunch on a Sunday. So there was a pretty big variety in that video. It's just a short one, it's about 8 minutes long. Like I've mentioned, I'm gonna put some Vegas content in here or there because I do get asked so many questions. I am still gonna be doing lots of beauty, of course. So those are just kind of extra bonus videos. I usually post Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. So that was just an extra video that went up on Tuesday. And one more thing that I have to mention, and this is for my own brand. So I talked about a couple weeks ago that I came out with the Unbothered hats. So this is part of my merch line, the Unbothered, established in 2021. I came out with 4 pastel hats, which are available on my website, which is BYSamanthaMarch.com. And I got a lot of feedback in from people asking for neutral colors as well. So I was able to launch those over the weekend. So this now also comes in black, white, dark gray, and a stone color. So they are available now on BYSamanthaMarch.com as well. The blue hat is back in stock. The blue pastel hat did sell out. We got that one back in stock, and now there are 4 more shades. So you have 8 different shades to choose from the Unbothered hat. Thank you for all the love on the Unbothered hat. All right, so I'm gonna scoot over so I can add in some photos. I will link any accounts that I am reading from down below. So I'm gonna start with Trend Mood 1, and I'll start with what I was getting so many tags on. A lot of you knew I was gonna be so excited about this. This is a new release from Rare Beauty. So Rare Beauty is launching the Kind Words matte lipsticks and liners. Yay! So we have matte lipsticks, which are $20. They're gonna be in 10 shades. The lip liners are going to be $15. Let's go. Will be available July 7th on the website and Sephora. I'm very excited about this. I'm definitely planning to pick up both a lip liner and a lipstick. Lip products are some of my favorites to try. I really like Rare Beauty as a brand, which is, it's like always so funny to me because when I first tried their products, I was like, I don't know, man, I'm not really liking these, but so many of their future releases I've really enjoyed. Their mascara, it's literally sitting right next to me, is a favorite of mine. Their bronzer stick, the liquid blushes, I really like so much from them, and these look right up my alley. I love me a good lip liner. I love a matte lipstick as well. I either like something that's glossy or matte. I don't like a satin lipstick, so I love that these are mattes. Looks like there's a lot of different nudes to choose from, so I'm definitely planning to pick these up. very excited about it. I am very sad because I used to be on Rare Beauty's PR, but they keep sending my PR packages to my old address in Iowa. My ex-husband has moved away from the house, so he can't forward me the packages anymore either. So they're just getting lost in La La Land, and every time I reach out to Rare Beauty, I'm like, can you please update my address? They're like, yep. And then I get a notification, going to Iowa. I'm like, man. So it makes me so sad because sometimes, you know, I can just get things a little bit early and test them out, but doesn't matter. I'm gonna buy these anyways. Speaking of some lip products, also it is so warm. I had my hair down and I thought that it looked cute. It's like 109 degrees out, but we also had the first monsoon. We have entered monsoon season in Vegas, which is where it is bright, it is sunny, it is hot, and then it's pouring down rain. And you're like, wait, what? Wait, what? So I was trying to wait for the rain to stop so I could film this video because it was so loud against my window because it was coming down so heavy. And then I got hot because I was sitting here without the air. I should have just turned the air back on, but I was just like sitting here waiting, and then I got hot, so I threw my hair up. I was like, I can't. Speaking of lip products, I see some new products that are going to be launching from Nimya, I believe is how you say it. This is Nikki Tutorial's brand. So we have the Spill the Juice Gloss, and then there's also the 24/7 365 lip balm. Okay, this is available now. It looks like these are around $15 and $17 if I am doing the conversion correct. Never any guarantees though. Sometimes the math just ain't mathin' over here when it comes to me. I have not tried the brand yet. I believe the first launches were kind of more skincare focused, if I am remembering correctly. But I do enjoy me some lip products. I don't know, something about these, I'm just not, like a lip balm, I don't know. I feel like I'm not being called to it right away, and I've just purchased a lot of lip products, so that could be it too. In my last Sephora haul, I have that Kosas lip liner that I'm wearing today. I have in front of me one of the Tarte Maracuja Plump lip glosses. I also purchased from Give Beauty one of their matte lipsticks. Like I said, I'm going to be purchasing these from Rare Beauty. I got some of the new ColourPop glossy lips with the In the Springs collection. So I just feel like I'm pretty good on this. I'm still interested in the brand. I would still like to try something at some point, but I can't buy everything all at one time. So I think I'm probably going to end up passing on this, but curious your thoughts on it. I also see from Kopari, they are coming out with the Tripeptide Lip Cloud, a plumping oil treatment with peptides, ceramides, and hyaluronic acid. A hybrid sheer lip plumping oil. It's going to be $24. Like, I saw this and I was like, I deserve this. I don't know, like those were the words that popped into my head. Like, I deserve this. Really like the way that it looks, like the packaging. Definitely packaging is always a part of the marketing, and I felt like they did a great job. And the photos and just everything, I feel like that's really well done. It definitely caught my attention. I do love me some lip oils. There's been a few that I've been wanting to grab. The Lunar Beauty. I was gonna try the Jaclyn Cosmetics lip oil as well, and now this one from Kopari, I'm like, I would also really like to try this one. So what did I say, $24? Yeah, you're probably gonna be seeing another haul from me pretty soon. From Buxom Cosmetics, they are coming out with a new hot collection according to Trend Mood. So we have the Hot Shots of Full On Plumping Lip Polish for $23, and there's also the Hot Toddy Eye and Cheek Palette for $29.50. I have to say, reading that the Hot Toddy palette is coming out, I'm like, it's 109 degrees, and it will be this entire week. I'm going on vacation on Saturday, and my aunt is coming to stay at my apartment and watch my dog, and I'm like, get ready. So reading Hot Toddy, I'm like, I'm good. But for the full-on plumping lip polish, I mean, I've tried a lot of these from Buxom. I think these are very staple products from them. I know a lot of people, especially like friends of mine who don't consume beauty YouTube, that they just constantly repurchase the Buxom lip products. And I used to be on the Buxom PR, and they used to send me so many lip products at once, and my friends were like, please can I have those? Because they would just repurchase them all of the time. I talked a little bit about that as well in a recent video that I did of makeup and brands I think I would love if I wasn't on YouTube. And I really tried to think about not only if I wasn't a YouTuber with a bigger collection and I review a lot of products, but also if I did and didn't consume beauty content on the internet. What do I think I'd be interested in buying? What would I not be buying? What do I think that I could be persuaded to buy if I was watching other influencers but I wasn't one? It was a really fun concept to do, and it was fun to think about, and I really appreciated the feedback on that video. A lot of interesting feedback from people saying like, this is how I shopped before I started watching videos. This is what I think would be different if I didn't watch videos. It was just really interesting, and there was so many really detailed comments in there, and I was trying to write back to some of those to say like, I appreciate you taking the time to write this. It feels cool when you like make someone think about something and you think about your purchasing habits and how they might have changed since watching beauty content. I just thought it was really interesting, so I really appreciate the feedback. I had so many creators comment on that video saying that they were going to do that style, so I'm really looking forward to watching some of those videos. So thank you for all the love on that one. That really means a lot. But going back to the lip products, nothing that I'm interested in. And then this like hot toddy palette, I don't know. The first photo I was like, is it 3 shades? I'm confused. And then I, you know, pull a little farther and it's 5. Like, this is a pretty palette. Again, I'm sure that there's an audience for it. And if you love a Buxom lip product and you saw this on display and you were going to repurchase, you know, White Russian or whatever it is, that what was it, Dolly, that's another one. You're like, oh, look, a new palette. Like, I've hit pan in 4 of my shades on my Urban Decay Naked palette. Maybe I'll buy the hot toddy. I could totally see that happening. But for me, it's gonna be a skill. We really have a lot of lip products right now. That's not a lip product, Samantha. Let me find an actual lip product from Kylie Cosmetics. The packaging looks similar. That kind of threw me off. From Kylie Cosmetics, we have the Glow Balm and Gloss Drip. The Gloss Drip is an extra glossy, non-sticky in 4 shades, okay? The Glow Balm is a lip and cheek cream blush in 4 shades. Will be available July 6th on the website. Okay. You know, I don't know, Kylie Cosmetics doesn't turn my attention a lot. I haven't tried anything from the brand in a very long time. So these like sound nice, like a gloss, like that's cool, and like lip and cheek cream, like, but I have a lot of those. I just purchased, you know, a cream blush from Dominique Cosmetics. I just purchased one from Charlotte Tilbury. I don't feel like I need anything right now. Again, I like the packaging on these. I think that it looks pretty. I just don't think it's anything that I'm like, I need to have this right now. From Pat McGrath, good old Pat, she is coming out with the iconic Blitz Trance lipstick shades, veiled in sparkly couture coating for added glistening intensity, packaged in limited edition Prism Rainbow case. So these are $25 each. Okay, you know, cute packaging, the rainbow, like that's fun. It's not, I was gonna say, I didn't think that this was a new product. I think they're just in the limited edition packaging for a while, but just nothing that I feel like I have to have. I had a pretty bad experience with the Pat McGrath Midnight Voyage eyeshadow palette, the new mini 6-pan that she came out with. It was in my Sephora try-on video. Obviously this is a lip product and not an eyeshadow palette, but the Pat lipsticks never really called to me all that much. They were something that I tried on pretty early from the brand. Like I got like a little trio of lipsticks and I was like, I don't know, these are okay. So I think that I'm gonna end up passing over these, the limited edition packaging. I'm like, okay, like just not something that I feel like I have to have. Okay, let's move over to some collections. So I see this one from Physicians Formula. This is spotted at Walgreens, the Breakfast Club collection. So we have the Saturday Detention Face Palette Volume 1 for $18.49, and there's 3 lipsticks which are $8.99 and coming soon to the website. Like, I'm glad this says the face palette is a Volume 1, so hopefully more are coming, because I look at that and I'm like, okay. This to me looks like a fair palette, so hopefully we'll have like a light, a medium, a dark, a deep. Like hopefully we'll have a progression there. I'm keeping my fingers crossed because it says Volume 1, so I'm hoping that's what's happening. And then we also have the lipsticks. They look pretty, you know, nude lipsticks and everything, but I'm gonna buy the Rare Beauty instead. Do I know the Breakfast Club? I do. Like, I feel like it's one of those like iconic type of movies, and I know that there's something to do with detention, so that makes, like, I think they're all in detention or something like that, and they like make friends with each other. I don't know, I feel it's something along those lines. I know what it is though, but does it make me want to shop this collection? Not really. Like, it looks a little too like, okay for me. But again, like I said in my makeup and brands that I would love, maybe you're going to Walgreens for, well, there's no tampons anywhere, so not tampons, but maybe you're going there for Kit Kats, and you throw this in your cart. That's fine. I saw this on hotfire.makeup, and I kind of forgot that this brand came out. I can't even remember when they came out, but this is the Rock and Roll Beauty. So they're available at Ulta Beauty, and they are coming out with this new Def Leppard and Rock and Roll Beauty limited edition collection launching June 26th. So it's available now, and it's also available in store. So we have quite a few products. There's palettes, highlighters, blushes, there's lipsticks, there's nail decals, there's a candle, there's bags, like there's a whole thing. I remember when the brand first launched and I was like, huh, like I just was kind of like, is this necessary? Did in the words of my friend Angie, like, did someone ask for this? I'm just curious. Like, it just seems like this could be collaboration. But again, I try to view things in a positive light, and I'm like, sometimes when I think about makeup and I get overwhelmed, I try to remember that when we have more options, then it's more for everybody. I know a lot of people who are super into rock and roll, so maybe a brand like this is going to be right up their alley, and that's what they're gonna kind of like maybe they're gonna switch from another brand, they're gonna switch over to this brand because they love the bands and they love the concept behind it. So just because it's not for me doesn't mean it's not for anybody. But again, looking at this one, and we have like the triangle eyeshadow palette, it's just not my particular vibes, but that's okay. My vibes aren't for everyone. Another collection I see, this was interesting. This is from e.l.f. and this is their Game Up collection. Variety of products in here. We have some skincare in here, face mask and eye cream. There's a setting spray. It's eyeliners, lip glosses, an eyeshadow palette, some nail products, brushes, face gems, a sponge. I see coming soon to the website. I don't know, when I first saw this, I definitely wouldn't have thought it was e.l.f. Like I was kind of like, what's this? What's going on here? The packaging almost reminds me a little bit of like, I feel like I get like Pac-Man vibes. I don't know, did anyone else get Pac-Man vibes from this one? I don't know if it's like the, like kind of like the square design. Is that making any sort of sense? But I love Pac-Man. Oh my gosh, I went to, again in that Vegas Eats video that I posted, we did the Tournament of the Kings, which is where you get seated in like the different countries and they bring out you food and there's all these different princes for your country. Like we were in Spain, so we could be like, woo, Spain. It was my first time actually in Excalibur, and they have a whole arcade. I love arcades. I was living my best life. We had air hockey, we had skee ball, we had basketball, we had sink it, beer pong. I won. You get like the tickets to exchange for prizes. I thought that was an absolute blast. So I was having a great time, and I personally love Pac-Man. But does any of this absolutely scream my name? No. I can't say any of it does. This isn't gonna be for me. Again, sure there's an audience for it, but e.l.f. sometimes can confuse me a little bit with their releases because they do something here and then they do something hooray over here, and I'm like, huh, interesting. So this particular one is not going to be for me, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. And what's your favorite arcade game? That's what I actually really want to know. Next up, we have a new collaboration, and this one is so exciting. So Michaela is doing another collab with Glamlight Cosmetics. So they came out with a collab last year, and they are teaming up for Part 2. I can't do Michaela's accent. I'll try, but I'll butcher it. But we have the Pot 2, and I started getting so many tags, and one of the ones that was so funny to me is someone said the outer packaging with the packer colors, the inside with the green and the purple. If this would have been a smaller palette, I would have thought that they would have thought that I designed it. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so funny. But I'm really excited to see this because Glamlight is definitely a brand I have had my eyes on it since I purchased their Dirty Martini palette. I was so impressed with that one. I love green eyeshadow, so having that all green and more gold, I love wearing green and gold too. So the green and gold palette, I just was so impressed. So when I saw Michaela was doing another collab, I was very excited for her. We talk on a fairly regular basis, and I just think she's super kind. She's always been very nice to me, and I am excited to see the opportunities that she is having since starting on social media and being a little bit more on the vulnerable side. Something that I bring to my social media, like when people tell me just stick with makeup, I never have done that, and I never will do that. That's not even why I got on social media in the first place. I really gravitate towards people and influencers and creators that have that side to them. So I was really excited to see this, and then when I saw her first look that I believe I saw was this green look, and I was like, I have to do that. And then I saw a purple look and I was like, I have to do that. I even commented on one of her TikToks and I was like, what is it? Like, my toxic trait is thinking I can recreate this makeup look. Like, she's obviously super talented. I don't quite have those skills, but I'm sure gonna give it a shot. So I was already getting excited. So we have this larger eyeshadow palette, which I'm showing on the screen. 30 shades for $42. Will be available on July 2nd. And I was like, oh, it's so beautiful. 30 shades, like ooh, that's a lot, but you know, I'm probably just gonna do it anyways because I'm really excited about this one. I know that I like the formula. And then I saw coming out with this highlight palette and I was like, oh, okay, so we have a highlighter palette for $20. I'm like, okay, this is cool. Do I need a highlighter palette? You know, probably not. I'm not wearing highlight as much these days. I typically tend to avoid like highlight palettes like that. So I'm like, that probably isn't gonna be for me. I'll just stick with the palette. But then, oh, what am I supposed to say? But wait, there's more. And then I saw this travel palette that is coming out. So this one is the 10 color palette. It's going to be $18. I'm super excited about this because this is like the shades that I wanted in a smaller palette. And if you're not familiar with me, I really enjoy smaller eyeshadow palettes. So again, the 30 pan, I was like, but it's so beautiful and I would really like to get it. But then when I saw this 10 pan, I was like, this is actually the one for me. So I'm really excited about that. There are also going to be 2 lip kit trios, which are $20, and an eyeshadow brush set for $18. Again, this is gonna be available on July 2nd. Really excited about this. I'll be doing some looks with the collection as soon as I can. And like I said, I've just been really impressed with the Glam Light formula. I really enjoy Michaela and her content and what she creates, and I'm really excited to see this one. All right, moving over, I also got quite a few tags on the new MAC Fix Plus spray. I don't know, I was gonna say like Fix It spray, I don't know what that was about. The Stay Over Fix Plus 16-hour setting spray. This is alcohol free. A lot of people were very excited about that. A hydrating setting spray that sets makeup for 16 hours. There's gonna be a mini at 16 and then the full size at 33. I do really like the MAC Fix Plus. I actually just repurchased one fairly recently. I have a pretty full one, just like the original, in my setting spray collection. I like it because I feel like it's one of those sprays that really melts all the makeup down, and it just, you can look less powdery, a little bit more natural. Like today I'm wearing the Makeup by Mario powder. I don't know. What do you guys think of this one? I just can't get into it. Like, I really try, and I didn't want to do it today, and I feel like I keep looking up the viewfinder. I'm like, I don't like how my makeup looks. I'm wearing one of my favorite foundations. I'm wearing other products that I really enjoy, but I'm like, it's this powder. I need to do a Sephora follow-up soon, but that one, I just can't get into it. But back to the MAC Fix Plus. Is it something that I need right now? Probably not, especially because I just bought the full size of the Fix Plus, but I kind of do want to try it. I kind of would like to compare it. So this might be something that ends up going into my cart because I want to see if I like it as much as the original, because I've gone through so many of those. That was one of like my original MAC purchases because so many people talked about it on beauty YouTube that I was like, I obviously need to go buy it. I never purchased MAC until I started watching YouTube. Never once. I purchased the Fix Plus and I'm pretty sure it was the like vanilla pigment. Can you imagine? No, I can't. I did it, Carly Bible. Carly Bible used it all the time and I was like, obviously I need to get this too. So yeah, maybe thinking of that one. What I saw earlier that I thought was the Kylie lip products. This is actually from CoverGirl. This is available now at Ulta. This is the All Over Dewy Tint. I feel like I haven't said CoverGirl's name in a hot minute, so very exciting to see some new from CoverGirl. This is their clean vegan 3-in-1 for eyes, lips, and cheek tint for a dewy and natural flush from within glow, $10.99 each. Okay. So I kind of want to try this one too. And I don't know why when I first saw it and I saw a tint, I thought it was like a skin tint. And I immediately got flashbacks from, do you remember what was it called? I feel like it had the word milk in it. That one was so bad for me. I actually ended up having a reaction like on camera. I was trying it for the first time for a video and I had a reaction. I had to go shut the camera off, take it off. Like it was all bad. So that's kind of what I was thinking it was at first, but it's more of, you know, a cream blush, or you can use it for the lips or the eyes. I don't know, I might end up grabbing one of these. Maybe an Ulta Beauty run is in my future too. I used to just really love CoverGirl. That was one of my, like CoverGirl and Maybelline. Those were my brands, man. e.l.f. is coming out with a few more products. I missed these, so sorry. So we have the No Budge Cream Eyeshadow for $5 and the No Budge Matte Shadow Stick for $5. Great prices, of course, you know, $5, that's awesome. Are they products that I think that I absolutely need? No, I think I'm okay on these, but you know, nice, affordable options to have. And then moving on to a few different brushes that I see, Kosas is coming out with a new brush collection. Has Kosas come out with brushes before? I feel like if they did, I didn't know that. The contour fan brush, a powder brush, an angled cheek brush, face detailer, and multitasking eye brush. So the complete brush collection is going to be $126. Yes, there's some new brushes. So Sydney Grace also just came out with some new brushes. I used them in my last trying new makeup as well, the Sephora haul. So I got some new brushes from them. There's some face, there's some eyes in there. I actually washed some of my brushes and sponges over the weekend. Thank you so much. I really did so much cleaning around my apartment. I was so proud of myself. I cleaned my kitchen and my living room, my closet, my poor closet. I don't know what happened because I have my memberships here on YouTube and I do a members exclusive video every single month, and it was, I want to say it was like last summer or something, that the most requested video to see was me cleaning my closet and organizing it, and it looked so good when it was done, and then somehow it became a mess again. And it was so funny because I just posted the other day about, I posted something on my community tab. Oh, I think it was for my live chat. I do a live chat on Zoom each month as well. And I posted about it and someone commented and said, "How's your closet doing, Samantha?" And I was like, oh, you saw on Instagram what my closet looked like, but it's clean again. It's cleaning. I even bought closet organizers. I was really doing the whole thing. I cleaned my guest bathroom. I was cleaning brushes. Like, I had a day and I feel a lot better. It's one of my goals for 2022 was to stay more clean and organized and not so cluttered. So I have a few rooms that I'm feeling much better about. Also, my aunt is coming because I'm going on vacation, and if she walked in, she would be horrified by what my apartment looked like. But now I don't feel this urge to buy as many brushes because I have so many clean ones. And I'm very proud of myself. But Kosas has those available if that is something that you're interested in. And then, when's the last time you washed your makeup brushes? Just curious, just asking for a friend. And then we have from Sonia G, we have the new Lotus collection is here. So let's see, there's gonna be some individual brushes, like the base brush is $65, there's a cheek for $40, a detail brush for $36, there's some eye brushes, or you can get the set for $215. I've been able to try out the Sonia G brushes and they are really nice quality, they really are, but again, they're more expensive. So it's a little bit harder to do. Quality is really fantastic, but again, I don't feel the urge right now to be buying a lot of makeup brushes, so I know that I can skip on those. All right, I have some skincare and then a couple of announcements regarding giveaways and why you will not get a Will I Buy It video from me next week. Aid Beauty, they are coming out with their 10% vitamin C brightening serum. This is going to be $50. I really like First Aid Beauty. I like vitamin C. Again, I went through a time there where vitamin C was not really working out for me. I don't know if maybe it had to do with I was on fertility medication and I was just having a really hard time and vitamin C was not working with me. Now that I've been off of it, I've been able to go back to some skincare favorites and products that worked for me, but I don't think this is something that I need. $50. I just don't feel like I need it in my collection right now. And then I see from Youth to the People, they're coming out with their Polypeptide 121 Future Cream with peptides and ceramides. So it's a lightweight moisturizer. It's going to be $64. It does sound nice. It's going to be available on July 6th. I haven't tried a lot from Youth to the People. I don't have, I truly feel like maybe I've only tried like 2 products from them and nothing that's been an absolute standout to me. So I think that I can skip this one for right now. But that is going to be all of the new makeup releases. Well, let me just check that nothing came in while I've been sitting here because it's been a little bit. Nope. So that's all of the new makeup releases. So I wanted to say just a few things as we end this video. So I've been doing weekly giveaways in the Will I Buy It video. You can check the video from last week. I will have the winner in the description box, and then I do also pin the comment. There is no giveaway this week because I'm actually getting ready to do the return of Santa Sam in July. So I'm gonna do a little bit of Christmas in July, holiday time in July. I celebrate Christmas. I'm going to be doing some pop-up giveaways here on YouTube, also my Instagram, my TikTok. I don't really do a lot of giveaways there, but I'm gonna be doing some there. And I'll also just be sliding into some of your DMs. You just never know. You never know who Santa Sam is going to reach out to. I do Santa Sam every year in December, and it's where I do like daily giveaways. So again, some of them I'll be posting online, some of them I will just be reaching out to the names that I see so often. I was just talking about this with my live chat with my members, that I recognize your names, I recognize your thumbnails, I recognize who comments and DMs and all of that, and it really does mean a lot. So that is what is going to be going on for July, so stay tuned for that. I did also want to say too, you know, obviously make sure that you're subscribed, of course, or following me on some other platforms if you're interested. But this video, I feel like it's probably going to be pretty long. Usually my Will I Buy It's are. So if videos have been over like the 25-30 minute mark and I'm home, I've been doing what's called a premiere, which is where we actually live chat when the video goes up. So I typically post my videos around 1 o'clock PST is my time zone. So when it goes up at 1 o'clock, we all get to live chat as the video is playing for the first time. And it's just kind of fun and interactive, and it's me being live without like being live on camera. So that's been really enjoyable, but I have had quite a few people saying, how do I get notified? How do I know when this is happening? And I did ask my YouTube partner manager what I should do about that. And he said just the biggest thing that I can do is let people to know if you turn on the bell and the notifications, then you should be getting those. But I did want to say, I do not think I will have a Will I Buy It going up next week, and I'm not sure if I'm going to post a video next Wednesday also. I am going on vacation. I leave on Saturday and I will not be home until Wednesday. So I would have to film this video on Friday. I don't think it would make a lot of sense. And I am trying to give myself a vacation, so I'll be making some content. I'm actually doing something really exciting next weekend. I was invited to a launch party, so I kind of shuffled around my vacation plans, canceled a flight, rebooked a flight, rented a car, so I could go to this launch party. I'm very, very excited about it. So I'll definitely be sharing some of that. I get to see some of my friends, which I'm really excited for, and meet someone who I really enjoy in this space. So very excited. So I'm going to be doing that first, and then getting in the car because it's in LA. I'm going to get in the rental car and head up to San Diego and then actually start my vacation. So I do not think I will have a Will I Buy It next week. I don't often miss my Will I Buy It series, but the dates that my vacation worked out on probably isn't gonna work for me. So I might do a little short maybe of what I've been doing in San Diego or something along those lines. I do typically post a shorter video on my TikTok as well every single Wednesday. With this Will I Buy It series, I just obviously go a lot quicker. So I'll probably still end up posting that on TikTok if you really want to see my thoughts about next week, but just wanted to make you aware that I will not have a Will I Buy It video next week. It is rare that you will not get me on a Wednesday at least talking about new makeup releases. Again, I might post something else, or I just might take the day off and try to enjoy my little vacation time in San Diego. But I will definitely be doing some videos with my trip, and then of course with the launch party that I'm going to. Thank you all so much. Thank you for your support and giving me opportunities like being able to do something like this weekend. I'm really looking forward to it, and I just appreciate it so much. But as always, I hope you will leave your thoughts on these new releases down below. And as always, if you enjoyed this one, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll see you in my next video.